You might expect me to start a video called Campers and COVID with some broad proclamation that includes the words unprecedented, challenging, or surreal. I won't, because everyone's experience during the pandemic has been different, and we've all heard those words way too much already. Plus, it hasn't been all bad. Lots of families have enjoyed unique opportunities, and everyone has become more flexible and resilient. Now, I have to take a deep breath and say, thank goodness most camps are opening this year. There's no more powerful way to accelerate young people's development in social skills, sense of adventure, self-esteem, and independence than summer camp. And wow, do kids need that now or what? It's no surprise that the first summer camps were founded in the late 1800s and early 1900s by professional educators, classroom teachers, and heads of school who understood the limitations of a traditional classroom setting. Can you imagine how important they would have thought summer camp is after kids spent more than a year in front of a screen? As a psychologist and a camp parent and a professional educator, I'm triply grateful that camps are open this summer and the kids will once again experience that magic combination of community living away from home in a beautiful natural setting with a recreational premise. Nothing else but camp, whether it's day camp or overnight camp, offers that experience. But with so much to look forward to, it's also normal to have some concerns. After all, most kids have spent more continuous time at home than ever before, at least since they were 5 years old. And most kids and grown-ups have experienced more economic turbulence, health concerns, and schedule chaos during this pandemic than ever. So whether you feel like this pandemic has been a dumpster fire or dramatic opportunity, here are the 5 most important things you need to know before opening day. First, take changes in stride. Everyone should expect that camp will look and feel a little different this summer. Whether your child is new or a returning camper, the schedules, activities, meals, and for overnight camps, sleeping quarters will all look and feel a little bit different than what you've seen on the camp's website or what campers remember from a previous season. And that's as it should be. Camps change every year, and this year there'll be changes that help everyone stay healthy while adhering to local and federal public health guidelines. Your job as a caregiver is to set a good example by taking all of these changes in stride, even the last minute changes. If you keep harping on how everything is different, your child is likely to feel stressed by all the changes. But if you can say, oh, okay, that's different, and that's what camp needs to do, then your child will also take changes in stride. Just roll with it. And remember that the essence of camp, community living away from home in a beautiful natural setting with a recreational premise, is unchanged. Camp is camp, and it's going to be awesome. Second, trust the process. Most camps have spent more than a year upgrading policies, modifying equipment, and revising activities to ensure that everyone has fun and stays healthy. You can trust there's a thoughtful rationale behind every little thing that the camp director is asking you to do. And whether it's what you and your child expect or not, I can promise there's a reason behind every request. Keep in mind that many changes are based on public health guidelines and the direction of your camp's healthcare team. So naturally, if you have any questions, just ask. And remember that camp professionals know what they're doing. Just as you're the expert in your child, directors are the experts in summer camp. Trust the process. Third, share information. I've always felt strongly that caregivers should be as transparent and complete as they possibly can on the camp health form. I've also encouraged parents to share a little extra with the camp director and the camp healthcare team. After all, every child is different, and it might take the camp staff a little while to figure out your child's strengths, your child's personality, your child's needs, unless you give them a head start. For example, if your child is comforted by a certain routine, takes medication to help their mood or attention, or is seeing a therapist, please share that with the camp director. If it was helpful during the academic year, it's likely to be helpful at camp. So talk to the camp director and find out what's possible. Sharing this information now before opening day puts the camp staff in the best possible position to help your child. After such an unusual year, it's never been more important to share candid and complete information with the camp. They are the surrogate caregivers, and by partnering with your camp, you're setting them and your child up for a successful experience. Fourth, remember that it's normal to be nervous. You love your child, which is why you're providing this wonderful experience for them in the first place. And you want camp to be fun. You want them to stay healthy, and you want them to have a good time. What you don't want is for them to worry about you. So here's my advice. Share your normal nervousness with another adult, not with your child. Talk with a spouse, partner, close friend, or coworker, someone you trust to listen. But please hold back from sharing your pre-opening day jitters with your child. That's just going to make it harder for them to say goodbye, harder to enjoy activities, and harder to make new friends. And fifth, plan how you'll stay in touch. For day campers, this isn't much of an issue, but for overnight campers, a multi-week stay away from home is going to be socially and emotionally difficult at times. Feelings of missing home or homesickness is normal, and after so much time at home, it's more important than ever to talk with your child about how you'll stay in touch. If the camp session is between 1 and 4 weeks long, handwritten letters are likely to be what the camp recommends for you and your child to stay in touch. For longer sessions, the camp may permit phone calls or video conferences after the first couple weeks. The point is, find out what the connection plan is now so that everyone in the family is comfortable with how you'll stay in touch. Okay, those are the top 5 things that every parent needs to know before opening day. If you want to learn more about preventing homesickness, providing the right kind of encouragement, dealing with separation anxiety, packing like a pro, or even creating a waterproof letter writing kit, be sure to visit prepforcamp.com. For a limited time, individual family memberships are just $49. Members get unlimited access to more videos, podcasts, and printable resources that families find incredibly helpful in supporting their child's social and emotional adjustment. And for everyone who orders an individual family membership during the month of May, you'll also get a free copy of the Summer Camp Handbook, which is full of even more insider info on getting the most out of your summer camp stay.